Hello planner friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Tiffany May and this is Tiffany May Plans. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by. Today we are planning another set of weeks in my journal. This is my creative journal and we are doing another flashback this week. We are doing Care Bears. So how I figured I would do this is I have these sets of stickers here. These are from Five Below. This one is holographic and this sheet here is the plain. I have used these once before, but I am going to use these stickers to help me out, and I thought how I would do it, sorry I'm using my scissors to hold down my page, is I would start, because there is no red, I would do pink, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. And I might even throw Tender Heart Bear in with the purple. But that way I get the whole rainbow and I get each color for the Care Bears. So I am going to use washi tape on my pages as I go. I'm going to start from the back. So we are going to count out our 2 pages. That will be our tabs, and we're going to start here on the back page. So I need to pick out a purple colored washi tape. And I have this whole big set here from Temu. I also have lots of washi tapes from when I had bought washi tapes previously from like Michael's and Hobby Lobby and things like that. So between the 2 different sets, or all my washi tapes, I hope to have enough. And I am going to mix up all the patterns as well. So the first one is the back page, so I need a kind of thicker washi, I believe. But I really like this checkerboard one. So I think I might just do 2 layers of that one in the back. And that should give me a thick enough border at the back of my weeks. And these are very small rolls of tape. The whole set was, like I said, from Temu, and I think it was like just over $10 if it was that much, so it was very inexpensive. All right, so I am going to pull this down and go right along the edge, and then I'm going to go back up. I want to make sure it sticks with the pattern. There. Okay. So that is going to be our first page. Just looks a little funky. Trying to get them like right close to each other. All right. So that is our purple. Let's see. So I do have them both in this. And I do want to make some boxes as well. So I am going to pull my mild liners up. You guys know I use these all the time. Let's put my washi back in its holder. Let's see. Yeah, we'll use this one. All right. So I think I'm just going to do a box up here. a box like that. And then possibly another one. Yeah. We'll do a second box as well. So this is my Saturday, Sunday boxes. So just like last week, I just drew in some boxes. And on the bottom, I'm going to use Tenderheart. I think that was his name. I don't remember. And then this one, I can put up here. And then if we have the space, I can go ahead and use this other purple one. I'm going to try and use up this whole page, just because I don't want it hanging around. Okay, blue next. So we can cut the edges off of this one. And that was not the best cut. Okay, that is our first one. So now we're going to choose a blue, and I have some of the blue out already because I was looking at them for another page. Well, let's put these back. Let's see, we have lots with blue. But we have to make sure that the green on this side, so maybe we'll do the green one first so that we have an idea of where the blue is going to go. I think I'm going to use this green plaid. I think that one's cute. Okay, so let's do our green first. So we know our purple came in to just about here, so we have to go at least that far in. So we're going at least this far with our green. There we go. Perfect. So we put the green in, so then we can change back over and do our blue. And that way I know exactly where it's going to be. And we can choose our blue. So in the blue, I can either go with this row here, or I could go into this turquoisey color scheme because these are more turquoise than blue. So I could go either way. But I think I'm going to stick with the regular actual blues. And I'll do this plaid because it kind of has both. So we're going to go with this one. And we are going to go right along this same line that we did for our green. Right along there. Beautiful. Okay, So that was our blue, and we can trim our edges here. Got both pages here. We can trim the edges there, and then we can trim right along this line. Because we have our blue and our green. So then we can go ahead and decorate these. I think for the blue, I'm going to just do one big box. I think that'll be cute. So I'm going to take this one, which is the smoke blue, and I'm going to use that. And I'm going to do one big giant box. We'll just do one big giant box here. Beautiful. Okay. And then we can go ahead and put our stickers on. I like this little sleepy bear. I'm going to put him up here like he is floating in the clouds. Okay, I like that. And I think I like this one with this balloon. Just like that. I think that's cute. We also have a blue star. We have the blue rain cloud. So there is a couple more blues. Now to the green. Now the green is the same bear. So and the orange is going to be the same bear as well. Okay. So I'm trying to think of how I want to do this. Let's see. I don't have a dark green. I only have this green at the moment. So I think, do I want to do small boxes? Let's see how it would look. I'll go out to here. And I am going to journal in these boxes. And write in them just normal. Okay. Do this one a little shorter. And if you didn't want the lines to be all wavy like mine are, just use a ruler. I don't mind wavy lines, so. And then we have this sticker here that I'm just going to put right in the middle. I think that's cute. And then I could do another one down here. There we go. Just like that. Okay. Now I need to do yellow and orange. So like we did with the green, we know the green ends right about here. So my orange has to be about that far in. I think we're gonna go with another plaid. I'm going to use this one, and I'm going to do it right about here. Nope, I think that's actually too far in. Oops. I need to move in a bit more. Right about here. That looks good. Right about there. All right. So we're gonna chop that there. And then we need a yellow. And yellow is harder. Because on this set, the yellow actually looks golden. So in order to get that sunshine yellow, I think I'm going to have to go with this one, which has a touch of green to it, but it'll be all right. And we may have to do a double on this one like we did with the first, with that purple. Well, that wasn't very good. That's the thing with washi, you can't pull it too quickly. All right, and I believe we're going right along this line here. And this is a very light yellow, but it'll be all right. And like I said, we're gonna do 2 rows of this one. Just to give it that little bit extra. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. So there is our yellow and orange. Trim that. Trim that. And then we're going to just trim along this. There we go. beautiful. Okay, so then we have our orange and our yellow, and you can see the colors as they go down. And our last one is going to be our pink. And I think I'm going to go with this nice thick wide plaid because it's got pink and red both on it, and that will keep with our rainbow colored spread. Okay. Just like that. And I think that looks great. Okay. That there. There. Beautiful. All right. So that gives us our rainbow colors. So we just have to do our yellow, orange, and our pink, or red as you call it. I think I'm going to use no, I'll use this one. Yeah, this one's a coral pink. I'm just going to use that for our pink. And I think I'm just going to go back to the one bake box with that one. And like I said, if you don't want the big wavy lines, use a ruler, but I don't mind them. Okay, so we have this one, and then we have this one in the cloud with the rainbow. So I think we're gonna do this one up here, and this one at the opposite corner. Okay, and then we have this one and that one. This one will do 2 boxes, and let's see, oops, shoved that in there. This one will use this one, which I think will be bright and lighter, but it'll be fine. We'll do our 2 boxes here. Just like that. And for the orange, it is, like I said, the same bear. So I think we'll go here. And here, and then I want to use the quote up here, which is rainbow colored, which says wish big. And then we're going to turn the page for our yellow. I'm going to take this quote off. Nope, it's stuck. Okay. I had another quote on here, that would have been better that said bring on the sunshine. So we might use that on this side. I'll do another big box. Okay, so we're going to take this yellow and we're going to go straight across. This one is very yellow. Go like that. And we will take our bear. I'm going to put it down in this corner with the sun. And even though this is an orange quote, I am going to use it right there. I also have this yellow moon and the yellow heart for that page. This blue page, we are going to use the rain cloud right there and the blue star. And on the pink page, actually, we'll do it down here. We'll do the double heart. So I think we did pretty good at using those. So this is our flip through. So we have our pink page, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, and we got our little bear down there. I do hope you enjoyed this flashback for these last couple of weeks, because we did strawberry shortcake last week and we're doing Care Bears this week. If you like this video, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up, as well as hitting that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my next videos. And I do hope to see you all in my next one. Bye, planner friends.